Good morning, everyone. That was right on cue. We have many family members and guests still coming in, finding your seats. As we do, I want to welcome everyone here today for our 2026 eighth grade transition. Family members, guests, staff, we're here. Students, you did it. Some special thank yous to some members out in our audience today. We have Dr. Larimore is here. We have board member Jana Pugh. Donna Ward is here in our audience. Mrs. Amanda Creasy is here. I see Mrs. Robin Savage there as well. Thank you for being here. I see Mrs. Susan Whaley in the back. Thank you for being here. Some very special thanks to someone who I have relied upon quite a bit for the last month, who our students see every day. Many of our family members see as they come in. Mrs. Stacy Duncan is here in the back. Without her, a lot of these things we wouldn't be able to get done and get organized. So really appreciate that. Students, today is your day to be moving on to high school. Before we get to that, though, I do need to acknowledge several of our teachers and staff members who helped us get to that position. So staff members, if you are in the bleachers at that time, if you could either stand or raise your hand, or if you are around on the seats, if you could stand or raise your hand, I would appreciate that. Our teachers for eighth grade math, Mrs. Phillips. Next year, understand, you're going to have 30 seconds to get to class. Okay. Mrs. Smith. Mr. Labonte. For eighth grade ELA, Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Van Meter. Miss Hildebrand. For science and our teacher of the year, Mr. Curtis. For social studies, we have Mrs. Pasisek. Business, Mr. McCaffrey. Our agriculture teacher and FFA director, Mr. Reed. Family and consumer science, Miss Whitmer. Mrs. Whitmer. I see Mrs. Jumarali sitting here, along with Mrs. Hastings. I saw Mr. Schwed coming in. And I see Mrs. Allman in the back. I also have two gentlemen that look very similar. One's on my left over here, one's coming in on my right. This is going to be Mr. Richardson. And I definitely couldn't do it without Mr. Furby, who is over here on the stage with me. So, eighth grade. These last 2 years have gone by extremely fast. You all, as I told you yesterday, and I'll say it with Mrs. Giles sitting right here. I'm going to introduce her in a second. Many of you already know her. This has been one of the most incredible groups of students that I've had the privilege and honor of working with. I'm going to greatly miss you next year in a sense of not seeing you down the middle school hallways, but we'll definitely look forward to seeing you in the high school hallways. So you all are ready. You all have worked hard. You all have demonstrated incredible growth, both socially and academically. You should be proud of yourselves, and your families, parents, siblings, guardians should be proud of you as well. At this time, I would like to have Jeshua Ocurio Betancourt come up to the stage. Jeshua is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hello. So may everybody stand, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may all be seated.
Thank you, Jeshua. At this time, I would like to introduce and bring to the microphone Mrs. Giles. She's going to be your high school principal.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to eighth grade transition ceremony. Again, I'm Mrs. Giles, the principal at the high school. I'm looking across the floor, and I know I get to see some of you sometimes when I walk to the middle school side, but I just remember having you in kindergarten up to second grade. So today I'm honored to be here to celebrate this milestone with you guys and to also congratulate you on your accomplishment. And I'm looking forward to having you to the high school. I know that this is an exciting day and a nervous day for all of you, but I know that as you start your high school career, I'm excited about all the things you will accomplish. So, with that being said, congratulations, class of 2030. Yes, congratulations, class of 2030. And welcome to high school.
Thank you, Mrs. Giles. Next, I'm going to call up Mr. Calloway. He's going to speak from the Laurel Alumni Association.
Good morning. This is your commercial for today. You know, you can't watch television, listen to radio without commercials. So this is a commercial. I'm here on behalf of the Laurel Alumni Association. Uh, it's hard to believe, but I graduated from Laurel High School in the last century, which means I graduated in 1966. Now, you math majors will be able to tell me instantly that that was 60 years ago. 60 years ago. So you're sitting here getting ready to go into the ninth grade. Believe me, it's just going to be a short hop, skip, and a jump until you'll be standing up here saying, I graduated 60 years ago. So congratulations, work hard. I'll get it. Why I am here is the Laurel Alumni Association since 1990 has been awarding scholarships to graduates of Laurel High School and to our members' children. We had our banquet a couple of weeks ago. We gave out 15 scholarships. I'm happy to say that since we started the Laurel Alumni Association in 1990, we have awarded 537 students a total of $960,000. I want every one of you to get one when you graduate in 4 years, and that's possible. Uh, don't tell anybody, but we have the funds necessary that can accomplish that goal. We have a great membership. To graduate, to be awarded a scholarship, your parents or guardians have to be a member of the Laurel Alumni Association for the 3 years prior to your graduation. Now, we have a terrible cost to join the Alumni Association. It's $5 for 1 year and $20 for 5 years. So now I want to address my comments to the folks that are sitting in the stands. For you to get a scholarship and be a member, your parent has to be a member or guardian of the Alumni Association. If they are a Laurel High School graduate, they can be a regular member. Again, $5 a year, $20 for 5 years. If your parents or guardian live in the 19956 zip code, which is Laurel, or they work in a business in the 19956 zip code, they qualify to become an associate member. As an associate member, you qualify to get scholarships. I brought with me this morning a handful of applications. I'll be standing down here at front when the program is completed, and I'd love to give out to the parents, all who are sitting here, applications so that 4 years from now, you can be standing up and getting a scholarship to go to college. You want to go to trade school, any postgraduate education will qualify for our scholarships. So study hard. I didn't get a cheer for that. Enjoy yourself. This will be the best 4 years of your life, because once you get into work or out into school, you have to become an adult, and that's not fun. So study hard and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Calloway. I do have to apologize. I saw a teacher who I missed, and she's one that greets the students every morning. Mrs. Hill is our library teacher. You can raise your hand. Because I know that she's going to miss seeing many of your faces in the mornings until you come down the hallway for driver's ed. So greatly appreciate Mrs. Hill. And during the course of the year, we celebrate students for meeting honor roll achievements and PASS 21 achievements. At this time, if you received any honor roll or PASS 21 achievements throughout the year, if you could please stand and be recognized by your peers and by the families and parents and guardians. Okay. Stay standing, please. Stay standing, please, folks. This includes our PASS 21 recipients. So these students throughout the year have had A or B for at least one marking quarter, if not more than one marking quarter. Some of these students you are seeing have had perfect attendance during a marking quarter, A's and B's, and no office referrals. So they've shown incredible citizenship, incredible academic achievement, and incredible attendance. So please have one more round of applause for our honor roll and PASS 21 recipients. Thank you, guys. You may be seated. At this time, we're going to do some special awards from our teachers. I'd like to have Mrs. Phillips come up, please. Students, as I call your name, if you're on the left side, you can come up from the left. If you're on the right side, you can come up from the right. That's perfectly fine. Ellie Fudge. These are certificate of achievements for math. Outstanding performance, dedication, and excellence in mathematics. Ava Holland, Brianna Byers, Linese Garner, Next, I'd like to call up Mr. Labonte for his math awards. Rory West, Austin Travis, Logan Neal, Jackson Herrick. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Labonte. Now I'd like to call up Mrs. Jones for her ELA awards. These awards are Certificate of Achievements awarded to top performers in language arts. Ella Baker, Alden Brown, Rory West, Christopher Black, Peyton Toomey. Next, I'd like Ms. Hildebrand to come up for her ELA awards. Savannah Torlish, Austin Travis, Tatiana Gonzalez Arriga, Brooklyn Henry, Now I'd like Mr. Curtis to come up for our science awards. Tatiana Gonzalez Arrigia, Rashayla West James, Logan Beecham, Jeshua Acurio Bedencourt, Josue Velasquez Garcia, Liliana Davis Bennett, Oswaldo Martin Chalil, and Evelyn Blank. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. Now I'd like Mrs. Pastasak to come up for Social Studies History Buff Awards. This award is presented for showing perseverance in social studies and enthusiasm for culture, history, and geography. Jordan Bull. Austin Travis. Tatiana Gonzalez Arriga. Alondra Aguiar Benitez. Hayden Hersher. Savannah Torlish. Carter Bristow. Pierre Lewis Jr. And we'll get a picture of our top social studies. Next, I'd like Mr. McCaffrey to come up. No, but I don't know who they are. Ashley Miguel Vasquez. Kaya Lewis. Savannah Torlish. Brianna Byers. Emma White. Bailey Enzer. Lujin Joseph. And Layla Morgan. Next, I'd like Miss Jumarali to come up for her special awards. Lauren Barger, citizenship. Zayden Dilworth, top ELA. Jonathan Dominguez Calderon. Miriam Khan, citizenship. Kayla Metellus, most improved science. And Layla Walls, most improved ELA. And Raquel Robinson, most improved science. Next, I'd like Mr. Reed to come up. For agriculture and FFA, Brianna Bradley. Alden Brown. Dylan Carrizales. Liliana Davis Bennett. Terrence TJ DuPont. Raven Demery. Angie Diaz. Tatiana Gonzalez Arriga. We're going to, after Tatiana comes up, we'll get a picture, then we'll continue with the FFA awards. Okay. Jazir Harmon. William Hayden. Will Hoffman. Colson Justice. Chloe Langley. Oswaldo Martin Chalil. Roxana Niz Mendez. Eddie Mija Perez. Aiden Milligan. We're going to pause after that. Then we have one more small group to get acknowledged for FFA. Austin Odo. Emma Ojeda. Mariah Pugh. Layla Reynolds Messick. Joseph Rondon. Nico Scotton. And Austin Travis. Okay. Congratulations to all of our special award recipients. I'd, I'd like now for Mr. Furby to join me at the microphone and podium. So, ladies and gentlemen, you will be transitioning to high school. You may hear a little less of something when you are in high school. Do you perhaps want to give them one more whistle, Mr. Furby? All right. Give a round of applause. That's your last whistle for middle school. Okay, Mr. Furby is going to assist me in the certificates for transitioning. This is the time where we will be called up by your pathway. Families, parents, guardians, your students' children are seated in their CTE pathways. Their CTE pathways, there's several of them that they get to choose from to go into in high school. Your students, your child had chosen this path. We're going to be calling them up by that pathway to come up and get their transition certificate for moving up to high school. At this time, can animal science please stand? Blake Burton, Ryder Espinlaub, Lucas Yule, Hayden Hare, Jazir Harmon, Will Huffman, Jaden Johnson, Jaden Kellum, Edvin Lopez Perez, Oswaldo Martin Chalil, Evelyn McDormand, Aiden Milligan, Jensen Niz Chalil, Zanila Paul, Zion Sturgis, Josue Velasquez Garcia, Michael Wyatt, as Michael is returning to his seats. Oh, Justin Sandoval Garcia. As Justin is returning to his seats, if we can have a round of applause for our animal science pathways. At this time, can Art please stand? Lauren Barger, Evelyn Blank, Richard Brown, Julian Drummond, Desiree Evans, Michael Foraker, Haley Hyacin, Miriam Khan, Jaron Matthews, Skylar Patchett, Emmanuel Perez Martinez, Aiden Shanley, Hayden Walker, Vance Wise, as Vance is returning to his seat, if we could have a round of applause for our Art Pathway students. At this time, can biomedical sciences please rise? Good. Alondra Aguiar Benitez, Renande Amisal, Ella Baker, Ella Benton, Jemiah Cannon, Dylan Carrizales, Angel Diaz Gonzalez, Mahogany Evans, Alfredo Pensilon, Ellie Fudge, Ailey Galan Diaz, Zenadine Garcia Natarin, Linese Garner, Guadalupe Gonzalez Rivera, Brooklyn Henry, Kelsey Hill, Jason Hernandez Marino, Selena Hernandez Perez, Ava Holland, Elizabeth Jenkins, Anijah Judy, Lujan Joseph, Alex Lopez Diaz, Andrea Rivera Cruz, Abdil Rodriguez, Jalen Ross, Yuretsi Sanchez Rivera, Peyton Toomey, Rory West, Joel Williams, and Leah Wilson. As Leah is returning to her seat, if we could have a round of applause for all of our biomedical pathway students. At this time, can performing arts please stand? Logan Eacham. Alden Brown. Matt Perry. Janiyah Holland. Zayden Dilworth. Cassidy Elliott. Lyric Gardner. Peyton Medeiros. Layla Reynolds Messick. As Layla is returning to her seats, if we could have a round of applause for our performing arts students. At this time, can culinary please stand? Jesua Rio Betancourt. Cruz Augusta Lopez. Yanni Bartolomé Perez. Christopher Black. William Bramble. Carter Bristow. Jordan Bull. Jefferson Pazpak. Danica Shalaron. Jennifer De La Cruz Rojas. Angie Diaz. Janelle Downs. Terrence TJ DuPont. Cecily Fairclough. Alex Gonzalez Lopez. Olivia Hearn. Logan Hearn. Jackson Herrick. Tara Laktama. Brianna Lopez Lopez. Pierre Lewis Jr. Ashton Mazarigos Garcia. Javier Mazarigos Gonzalez. Kayla Metellus. Ashley Miguel Vasquez. Hunter Mitchell. Roxana Liz Mendez. Christian Liz Escobar. Natalie Parsons. Fred Marie Rivera Perez. Raquel Robinson. Tony Sandoval Munoz. Anna Santizo Felipe. Vermel Savage. Nico Scotton. Savannah Torlish. Nevea Trammell. Austin Travis. Braylon West. As Braylon continues to his seat, if we could please have a round of applause for our culinary pathway students. At this time, if we could have finance, please stand. Mike Arkellis. Hayden Dennis. Gabriel Garcia Ortiz. Cameron Higgins. Demarion Hopkins. Valentin Ibarra Barraza. Stanley Lamerick. Rashad Long. Mackenzie Morales de Leon. Logan Neal. Giovanni Ostenville. Louis Parisian. Jefferson Perez Mazarigos. Eddie Perez Villa. Maddox Ramirez. Ryan Ramirez Perez. Liam Tubbs. As Liam continues to his seat, if we can have a round of applause for our finance pathway students. At this time, can plant science please rise? Henry and Zuto Velasquez. Olivia Barrero. Elias Bosman. Brianna Byers. Esvidi Castillo Villatoro. Cristel Chavez Martinez. Liliana Davis Bennett. Jefferson Diaz Polanco. Bailey Enzer. Hayden Hersher. Colson Justice. Sophia McDormand. Austin Odo. Hamden Phillips. Allison Sanchez. Brooklyn Seeger Holston. Ariana Toussaint. As Ariane continues, can I please have a round of applause for our plant science pathways? At this time, can our Teacher Academy students please stand? Mariana Batson, Brianna Bradley, Angeli Castillo Lopez, Brooklyn Cecil, Jamia Cummings, Raven Demery, Josiah Drummond, Ava Edwards, Aiden Garcia Schamberg, Zuma Gomez Chalil, Tatiana Gonzalez Rivera, Samantha Gove, Rihanna Hammond, Starasia Kirkpatrick, Chloe Langley, Kaya Lewis, Elsa Lopez Martin, Emma Ojeda, Daylin Perez Matias, Mariah Pugh, Joseph Rondon, Alexis Molina Vasquez, Layla Walls, Emma White, Lisa Williams, Josiah Wright, and Jehazel Young. As Jehazel is walking back to her seat, if we can have a round of applause for our Teacher Academy pathway students. At this time, I'd like to call up Mr. Curtis to bring us some closing remarks from our Teacher of the Year.
Thank you, Mr. Noti. Good morning, Dr. Larimore, board members, central office staff for coming. And My wife asked me this morning, did I need her to proofread my speech? Well, I don't have a speech. My speech is here in the audience to my right and the left. It's an honor to represent Laurel Middle School's Teacher of the Year. But the most important thing to me is your families have become my family. I've known you for 5 years. And as Mr. Noty said, it's great to see how you have grown academically and socially. You're at an advantage or disadvantage because Mrs. Giles knows a lot about you. A lot. So this is the closing remark, but don't rush because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. I would like to say two things. I remember in 8th grade, when I was in 8th grade, we didn't have a transition, but I was very proud to be a Deal Island skipjack. And then I moved to Washington High School where I graduated as a Jaguar, then became a Seagull, and then I became an administrator. I was a chipmunk and a beaver. And then after 30 years, I thought it was over, but I decided to become a bulldog. And what I would like for you to remember, I didn't realize this till last year. As we were taking pictures, a lot of you, the 8th graders were saying, I'll see you, Mr. Curtis, but a lot of you decide to go different places. Some of you are moving, some of you are going to different high schools, so I really won't see you. But just remember this, 12 years ago, I made the best decision ever. Once a bulldog, you're always a bulldog, always. So no matter where you go, that bulldog blood is in you, okay? Always remember that. And the last thing is bulldogs have big paws. You have left some paw prints in my heart that will last for eternity. So will you. I'm not going to clock any of your tea, but Raven, Hunter, who else I've had? Peyton, I had you in 3rd grade, 6th grade. And then when I was in 6th grade, I was like, I miss those kids. I'm going to go to 8th grade. And I appreciate Mr. Noty and Mr. Furbay's support they've given me. And it's wonderful to be a bulldog. Go out, make those paw prints last. Keep doing what you've always done. We're proud of you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's no way to top that. You have to. I love the bulldog on the heart right there. So I'm not even going to attempt. I'm proud of you all. I look forward to seeing you in the high school hallways. Parents, guardians, and family members, there's a table set out back. If you would like to sign your child out for the day, you can. Students, we'd love to see you, to continue to see you. Also, parents, families, there are areas for pictures, either on the stage or in the back by the podium. I would like our students to do one more thing, though. One more thing. If you could please give one more round of applause for your teachers and staff members that are here. And I do have to say one thing. I forgot to say this. I want to say one thing, ladies and gentlemen, because what you see here, the chairs and the stage, our custodial staff needs a round of applause. Our maintenance and custodial staff did a fabulous job helping us out today. Okay? So again, family members, students, if you'd like pictures, you can. Students, if you are not being signed out, once you see your family member, have a seat back in your chairs, please. Thank you. All right, so Ariana needs a folder. I don't know where hers went.